Kenneth Copeland, a preacher, author, and founder of Kenneth Copeland Ministries, has built a vast empire dedicated to spreading his faith-based teachings worldwide. His journey to prominence is fascinating and multifaceted, beginning with a career in music before committing to living a life of faith. Rel religious ministry born on December 6, 1936 in Leck, Texas. Kenneth Coplan's early life showed signs of a talent for music before his rise to fame as a televangelist. In the 1950s, Coplan pursued a career in the entertainment industry and made a mark as a recording artist, achieving moderate success with his single Pledge of Love. The song was well received at the time, even reaching the Billboard Top 40, giving Copeland a taste of public recognition. In 1962, Copeland became a born-again Christian, which changed his priorities and convinced him that his calling was beyond music. Copeland became passionate about spreading the message of faith, healing, and prosperity through the teachings of Jesus Christ. His early commitment to studying the Word laid the groundwork for one of the world's most influential ministries, expanded into a global platform that has influenced millions of people through its teachings on faith, prosperity, and divine healing. Based in Fort Worth, Texas, KCM has grown into a comprehensive operation, delivering its message through various channels such as television broadcasts, conferences, books, and an extensive outreach program. Church, by embracing this platform, he was able to connect with a diverse audience across the world, using it to teach the principles of faith, prosperity, and divine health. At the core of Kenneth Copeland's ministry is the Word of Faith doctrine, which emphasizes the importance of faith in shaping one's life. Faith is a powerful force that can bring about real tangible changes in a person's life, including financial. Reaching viewers in different countries and time zones, Believer's Voice of Victor has helped spread Kenneth Copeland's message to millions of homes worldwide. It has become a platform where believers can learn about the practical applications of faith in their daily lives and hear testimonies of those who have experienced positive changes through KCM Ministries. Large-scale conferences and outreach programs bring believers together for worship, prayer, and intensive Bible study. The annual Believers Convention draws attendees from around the world for days of spiritual teaching and fellowship. KCM also conducts faith-based outreach programs to support communities in need. Ministry's commitment to putting faith into action. Copeland's emphasis on helping others aligns with his belief that faith should not only be a personal experience, but also a force for good in the community. Kenneth Copeland's influence extends beyond his congregation and television audience. His teachings have shaped the faith of many believers in the prosperity gospel and the Word of Faith movement through his books, audio recordings. Diverse global audience spreading his message of faith, healing, and success. KCM has changed how people view faith's role in achieving their goals. Copeland's emphasis on positive confession, the power of belief, and sowing financial seeds into the church has led many to adopt these principles as a guide for living a prosperous life. His ministry has inspired countless individuals to deepen their faith and Kenneth Copeland's rise to prominence as one of the most influential figures in the prosperity gospel movement is a story of faith, charisma, and relentless dedication to spreading his message. Over the years, his teachings have captivated millions, inspiring them to believe in the transformative power of faith and positive confession. Materials, wealth, and physical well-being, a concept that has shaped his ministry and collaborations with other notable televangelists. The prosperity gospel is a Christian theological belief that emphasizes faith, positive thinking, and generous giving as keys to wealth, health, and success, financial prosperity, and healing. And he often teaches that the words we speak can create reality, reflecting a biblical interpretation of Proverbs 18:21. Which states death and life are in the power of the tongue. Copeland believes that by making declarations of faith, such as affirming one's health, wealth, and success, believers align themselves with God's will and activate spiritual principles to bring those declarations to fruition. Drawn millions of followers worldwide, his teachings resonate especially with those seeking hope, inspiration, and practical steps to improve their lives by emphasizing the idea that faith can lead to tangible outcomes. Copeland's message appeals to individuals looking for a way to navigate life's challenges with confidence and assurance. Copeland's focus on the pro-prosperity gospel aligns with many who want to achieve destinies, and that through faith and generosity they can unlock divine blessings in their lives. Kenneth Copeland's influence extends beyond his own ministry, as he has forged partnerships with some of the most prominent figures in televangelism. These partnerships have often led to joint events, conferences. By partnering with influential leaders like Creflo Dollar, Jesse Duplantis, and Benny Hinn, Kenneth Copeland has been able to engage with diverse audiences and promote a cohesive message that encourages believers to pursue faith-driven success. Approach their faith, emphasizing pragmatic applications of biblical principles to everyday life. Copeland's message of faith as a tool for prosperity and health has encouraged a shift in focus from spiritual salvation to personal success and well-being. His ministry has inspired countless people to explore the possibilities of what they can achieve through faith. Kenneth Copeland's career as a prominent televangelist and proponent of the prosperity gospel has not been without its challenges and controversies. From allegations about his wealth teachings to investigations into his ministry, he has faced many criticisms and public scrutiny that have marked his journey as a religious leader. Kenneth Copeland has been accused of exploiting his followers for financial gain, but critics say his teachings encourage people to give beyond their means to the church with the promise that their generosity will lead to divine rewards. Has raised ethical concerns about the pressure it places on vulnerable individuals to donate money in hopes of receiving blessings, especially those who may already be struggling financially. The backlash intensified as Copeland's extravagant lifestyle, including his ownership of multiple private jets and luxury home, became a focus of. Critics have noted the contrast between Copeland's lavish lifestyle and many of his supporters' modest means, questioning whether the prosperity gospel is truly helping those it claims to uplift. Kenneth Copeland's ministry has. In 2007, Senator Chuck Grassley led a U.S. Senate investigation into the financial practices of 6 prominent televangelists, including Copeland, to determine if these ministries were using church funds transparently, misusing donations and tax-exempt status to finance luxurious lifestyles. The investigation focused on Kenneth Copeland Ministries' use of funds for private jets, luxury properties, and other personal expenses that seem to go beyond traditional church activities. Copeland and his men did not fully cooperate with the investigation, and no conclusion was reached. His so-called seed faith doctrine, which suggests that financial gifts to the church will multiply and return to the giver as blessings, has been criticized for preying on the hopes of believers looking for miracles and financial breakthroughs. Contributions from his followers, while living a luxurious lifestyle with expensive cars, multiple homes, and private aircraft. Many feel that this lifestyle contradicts Christian lessons on modesty and humility. The disparity between Copeland's personal wealth and many of his followers' financial struggles. Kenneth Copeland has consistently defended his teachings and the financial practices of his ministry, arguing that his wealth is a manifestation of his faith. God's blessings proving his faith-based principles work in real life. Copeland believes prosperity is a biblical promise available to all believers who trust in God and follow his teachings. He also defends his use of private jets, arguing that they are necessary for his ministry's global operations. Kenneth Copeland's life has been full of personal struggles, but he insists that private aircraft are essential to spreading the gospel. Critics have criticized him for this, but it remains a central part of his justification for his lifestyle choices. Despite his public image as a man of unwavering faith and a proponent of the prosperity gospel, Copeland has faced significant personal challenges, including the loss of loved ones and the struggle to maintain his reputation amidst ongoing controversies. These difficulties have tested his resilience and commitment to his spiritual calling, one of the earliest and most impactful of which, faith. Despite the pain of his first marriage's dissolution, Kenneth Copeland found love again when he married Gloria Copeland in 1963. Gloria has been his partner in life and a crucial partner in his ministry. They founded Kenneth Copeland Ministries (KCM) in 1967, and their shared vision has helped the organization grow. Ken and Gloria Copeland's marriage became a symbol of unity and faith in the face of adversity, contrasting sharply with the early pain of his first failed marriage. Their dedication to each other and to their ministry has been a testament to their resilience and belief in the T. Losing family members and close friends has reminded him of his humanity and the fragility of life, reminding him that even those who preach prosperity and divine health are not immune to life's sorrows and trials. Divine health and the power of faith to overcome adversity. Copeland's ability to navigate these contradictions while inspiring his followers speaks to his deep-seated conviction in his beliefs. Kenneth Copeland is known for his teachings on prosperity and divine healing, but his actions and statements during the COVID-19 pandemic intensified scrutiny and criticism of his ministry. His controversial claims about the virus, including his claim of healing through faith and prayer, and his refusal to endorse vaccination efforts, drew public and medical criticism. This claim, made without scientific evidence, was immediately criticized as a dangerous misrepresentation of the pandemic's severity. It suggested that faith alone could eliminate the virus's threat, undermining the scientific consensus on public health measures needed to combat it. Televised services. Copeland claimed that God had given him the authority to heal others using prayer and faith, emphasizing his belief that divine intervention could protect believers from the virus. Health officials and critics worried that such statements could lead people to neglect necessary medical precautions and treatments. Copeland's vocal opposition to vaccination efforts, despite mounting evidence supporting their efficacy in controlling the spread of COVID-19, could endanger their health and the health of others. He promoted the idea that believers should rely on their faith for protection rather than vaccines. Copeland's refusal to endorse vaccines drew backlash from the public and medical professionals, many of whom called for responsible action during a global health crisis. Critics argued that his position could lead to vaccine hesitancy among his followers. The divide between faith-based healing and medical interventions grew as the pandemic resurged, illustrating the difficulties of navigating public health issues in religious contexts. Kenneth Copeland's comments and actions during the pandemic drew swift and intense public backlash from media outlets, public health officials, and medical professionals. Undermined the efforts of health professionals working tirelessly to combat the virus and save lives. Social media platforms were inundated with discussions about Copeland's rhetoric, with many expressing outrage at the potential consequences of his teachings during a crisis. And FedEx highlight the complex interplay between faith healing and public health. His assertion about divine healing raises important questions about the role of faith leaders in promoting health and well-being, especially during a global crisis like the COVID-19 pandemic. The controversies surrounding Kenneth Copeland remind us of the lasting effects of faith-based responses to public health crises. His actions may shape how future generations of believers navigate faith and health. The backlash against Copeland's statements also emphasizes the importance of accountability for religious leaders, whose influence can extend beyond spiritual guidance into public health. Kenneth Copeland's journey as a televangelist and faith leader has been marked by challenges, controversies, and criticism. His resilience in facing these obstacles has only strengthened his commitment to his message of faith and prosperity. His ability to navigate adversity while maintaining a strong ministry presence reflects the enduring power of faith and the impact of personal testimony on believers' lives. As he moves forward, Copeland remains a symbol of resilience and unwavering conviction, inspiring many to embrace their faith.